Don't know how long this EBT funding is going to last, but we are surely thankful because we don't qualify for any assistance otherwise. Hello, y'all. I'm in my bedroom. I was outside talking with my husband and Asia's boyfriend, Devontae. They're working, doing something on his car or a rod or something like that. But anyway, I said, let me talk with my 3SK family. Just tell you a couple of things that I am truly thankful for. One, I've already mentioned in a couple of videos. Another, however, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but in North Carolina, and I think there are many other states who've approved this, but in North Carolina, any students who are eligible, there's certain requirements, may receive a, let's call it emergency food stamps, EBT card. My son happens to go to the school where I teach, and it is a Title I school. 80% at least of the students would receive free and reduced meals. So with that being said, my son has had his card maybe for a little more than a month, and they have continued to load benefits on it. They were talking about an extension maybe, so I don't know, but we are enjoying this. He gets to go and buy his own groceries, which he was doing that already with the money that he gets through my husband's disability. Now he gets to use this card. Of course, it'll be temporary, but we don't, we just have to enjoy it while we've got it, right? So that's what he's been doing pretty much on every Sunday. He'll go and buy the foods, groceries that he puts on his list. He usually creates his list on his iPhone, and he goes from there on a protein diet. He's picked up a little weight, which is what he wanted to do by lifting weights and eating certain foods. A lot of times it's just food that you and I eat, but he might buy the kind that doesn't have sugar in it, or he might not add sugar during the cooking process. So yeah, so it's pretty much regular food, but just slightly different from what some of us might eat. But yeah, I wanted to just say that I am so thankful North Carolina decided to go with that. Like I said, funding is going to last, but we are surely thankful because we don't qualify for any assistance otherwise. We don't qualify for, and I think we're that family who might well be considered as, I don't want to say poor, but if there was another scale that was just a little bit higher as far as income requirements, then we might be. And I'm also thankful for, I don't know how many drops this has been, but the emergency food bank, we've been getting it regularly. This might be the best one yet, and I probably said that on one of my others. I think I've done 2 videos on it prior to this one, but this is the best one yet, y'all, as far as the variety of vegetables and fruit that I see. So I will be sharing that with you in a minute. So yes, let's get to this emergency. So included in box number 1 are my favorites. You all, some peaches. I just have to wait for them to soften up a little bit, and they will be tasty. Also, we have tomatoes. They are perfect for the daily sandwiches we're going to do probably tonight. And then you can't beat having a couple of green bell peppers. You can use them in a variety of foods. Put this in stew and other recipes. Also, the cabbage is one of our favorites. We can pretty much count on there being some cabbage in a box. And this time they actually sent lettuce, which will also be needed when we do our subs this week. Probably maybe tonight. Onions has been something that's been showing up in almost every box. So we've got a surplus of onions, as well as potatoes. So potatoes, we've been just trying to cook them. We've even blanched some and stored them in the freezer. Okay, and here is a full bag of apples. So those will come in handy. We might even do some candy apples. Box number 2, we actually have some collards. Now, I want to say they might be cabbage collards. I'm not totally sure, but I think they're too green to be cabbage collards, so we're going to call them collards. And then, of course, here we have cantaloupe. I'm not really into cantaloupes. My husband loves them, so hopefully he will dive into these because we don't want this food to rotten. So we have to decide on what we're going to do. And then we also have a couple more onions in this second box. One little apple there, and it looks so yummy. So we have one apple. A couple more cucumbers. And a couple more onions. So we do have a few repeaters, but I do thank each of you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And don't forget, when no one else will, be your own cheerleader. Create your own sunshine. See you on the next upload.